All right, we'll do a quick refresh of YouTube, see where this is at. It may not go anywhere. That's not. What did they do to the streamer? What in the hell did they do? What do you mean duplicate stream key? It says I'm live. What if I go to my channel? I am live. Oh, fucking YouTube. Can you believe it? Okay. So how is everybody? I am literally live once again. I can see myself now. It's been, as you know, it's been over a year. And I just now got the feed in my face here. So now I can see all you wonderful people. Hello, everyone. It's so good to see you again. In fact, let's take a moment and say hello to those fine people who have shown up. We've got some new people here too. I'm gonna pop this thing out, bring it over to a different monitor so I can see it in all its glory. Hello, Not a Great Gamer. How are you? Good to see you, man. Sammy Superstar. I know who that is. How you doing, buddy? Michael Riley. I'm doing fine. A lot has happened in the last year, as you can well imagine, but I'm doing okay. Jesse Mendez, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Jelly Duck 100, always fine. Always fine to see you. Fine to see you. Good to see you as well, my friend. Grumpy Vlogger, hey, Lloyd. Yeah, I know, right? I am still alive. And it has been a long time. Magnificent Jeremy and Darian. How you doing, Darian? Good to see you, man. Susan Hamilton, there you are again. Good to see you. I'm so glad that I'm on your notification list, guys. Ghana, how are you? Stacy Morgan, welcome back to this show. Now tonight, I have to let you in on a little secret. I'm not going to take calls tonight. I really wanted to do this so that I could. Well, number one, I wanted to kick the dust off, brush the dust off, and see if I could still get connected. In fact, I had some problems. I had a USB cable popped out, so I couldn't figure out why I didn't have audio. Let me get to that in just a minute. I want to say hello to everyone else. We've also got RL Photography. How are you? Good to see you. Jack, no, always I missed you too, man. I missed you too. Toledo Chess, which just happens to be a duplicate there. Gina Bina Vinci, is that how you say that? Hello, how are you? Welcome. Thanks for being here. No calls needed. Well, thank you, Ghana. I appreciate that. Two Real Geeks. It has been a long time, man, and you know, for the most part, I've been good. Personally, I've been good. There are a lot of things that have come into play in the last year, and I've so missed doing this show. I mean, so missed doing this show because I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed having you folks on. I really enjoyed being here. I really enjoyed the subjects we covered. But it occurred to me in the last few days that there may be a way that that this show can evolve into something much more, I would say, engaging, honestly. And I know that seems weird. It seems weird to even say that. but I'm dead serious about that. I so missed you guys. I really, really did. Thanks, Susan. I appreciate that. Um, and it looks like my settings are okay. Looks like I'm back. Let me know if the sound is okay. I want to make sure that I'm not herky jerky. I want to make sure that yeah, I did. I lost some subscribers, and that's going to happen, man. You can't take a year off and not expect not to lose subscribers. That's just how it works. And I was okay with that, if you remember. And I'm going to bring you all up to speed. In fact, this may be. Thank you so much, Gina. Appreciate that. Yes, Jack, I absolutely missed streaming. Absolutely miss it. I mean, this is. Thank you, Susan. Appreciate it, guys. Lloyd. Um, this was a lot of fun, and I hope you guys had a lot of fun as well. But I got to tell you, it was. Thank you to Real Geeks. Um, considering the subject matter, right? Let's do the Madonna thing here. Yeah, and I was never in it for the subscribers. The only reason people want subscribers generally is to boost their numbers, maybe get monetized, and all that kind of thing. And as you know, most of you know that I have a real problem with YouTube and its practices. And I literally uh, I dropped out of the spotlight because of that. And when I say spotlight, this particular spotlight. I don't have any love at all for any institution, even though they're totally free to do whatever they want. But I have no love at all for any institution that arbitrarily silences people. I just don't. And it was when they're not breaking the law. Now, if you're breaking the law, then yeah, absolutely you should be silenced and put in jail. But if you're not breaking the law, I do not I do not condone that. I can't wrap my head around why people would do that, number one. And honestly, it was because of that I decided to drop off. And I mean, I literally dropped off the face of the earth. I closed out most all of my social media accounts. The ones that I haven't closed out, I've either forgotten about or, of course, I don't frequent them. But I literally killed them all because these are the evil giants that we're listening, that we're working with right now. And what's even worse about that is that they hold a lot of people's livelihoods in their hands. And it scares a lot of people who have decided to become, and I do the air quotes, YouTubers. They're making their living off of YouTube, creating their content. And that's got to be a really tough position to be put in when the rules change so often. And I've never had any love for I always bite the hand that feeds me on this this platform. Jack asks, I'll answer any of your questions, by the way. So feel free. Like I said, there's a lot to talk about. Um, yeah, exactly. Right. And let me tell you, before I get too deeper into the questions or any sort of other soapboxes I might get into, um, one of the reasons I've decided to start this up again. It's not on a regular basis yet. I have yet to put together a new interface and all that kind of thing. So there's a lot of work to be done. But what I've decided to do, yes, I am still using vMix, Sammy. Uh, what I've decided to do is open it up to a little bit more spicy discussion, right? Start off with some news or even some sort of cultural reference, and we can base the entire show around that. Enough of the fluff, enough of the your favorite candy and all that kind of stuff. And of course, you can always tell me what your favorite candy is. I that's fine. Your favorite rock band, your favorite movie, all that kind of thing. Hello, Chrissy. How are you? Outdoors Gallows here. Hello, Mike O'Reilly. Um, but I thought that would be so much more engaging. And the reason I decided to swallow my disdain for this particular platform is because I think the only way we can fight this is to build an audience large enough that we can jump to another platform and leave them hurting. I mean, seriously, that's kind of where I'm at. And of course, I didn't have near the audience to do that, but I do want that audience. So the idea is moving forward is to put together a new show, make it more topic based, more current event based, and we can talk about those. And we don't have to get into religion and politics necessarily, but we're going to, and that's fine. I don't care. I just, lay it all on the table and let you talk about whatever you want to. You don't even have to talk about the topic of the night when you call me, as you well know. Whatever subject you bring to hand, we'll talk about. But that's where I'd like to go, and I think it's the only way. I think people need to stand up, speak out for what they believe in, and this is one of the only ways I can do that. So I've decided to jump back into the ring, no matter how much I can't stand the vehicle that we're riding in. That's what I want to do. So let me answer some questions here. Jelly Duck wants to know, or was it Jelly Duck? No, Jack. No, asked me how my life's been and is my back better? No, my back's not better. Thanks to Rona, I put my my exploratory treatments on hold for my back. They were injecting in different areas, trying to figure out where it was. And they found out that I had 2 blown out discs, right? So that is what it is. Um, so I can work for a while. In fact, lifting things and working hard doesn't bother me. It's the aftermath, or just standing and doing nothing. If I'm just standing, I'm good for about 5 minutes, and then it starts burning and I've got to sit down. But if I'm moving around, I'm okay. Where was the next one? Just vogue it out. Yeah, 2 real geeks, brother. I feel you going through this with the theme park community for calling a park out on their stuff, but to voice yourself makes you wrong. I'm gonna read that closer when we get off the air here. Let's see. Yes, Sammy, I am still using vMix. It's good to see you too, Chrissy. It's really good to see all of you. Michael Riley says I'll come up on the show when you start letting people on the show again, because I have a webcam now. Awesome. That's fantastic. I can't wait to see you. Sonia, yeah, it's been so long since we've seen Sonia. How do you pronounce that? Says name? Good to see you. And there's Digging with Deej. Good to see you too, man. Spike's Gold Prospecting. Look, I've got the flash fam coming over. That's awesome. Spike's Gold Prospecting wants to know, hey brother, you on 2 feet? Yes, I'm on 2 feet. I have been since probably May of last year. It was slow going, of course. I'm no spring chicken, and it took a while to recover. And honestly, even now, I wouldn't say that I'm 100% recovered. I can walk just fine. I can run. I can jump. But man, I tell you what, I've got some numbness on that foot. That's just the strangest thing ever. I can't feel. I can feel my pinky toe, but I can't feel the next 2 to the right of that. It's on my left foot. I can't feel half of my heel and half of the ball of my feet. No, most of the ball of my feet. I can't feel. I mean, it's almost like it's asleep perpetually, so it never wakes up, but it doesn't tingle like it's kind of coming back. Chills TV, Danny Black, dude, did I see you on a game show? I do not watch TV much, but we usually have like game shows on the background as background noise, and I could swear, dude, I saw you on a game show. That was awesome. Maybe name that tune or some shit. What was that? What was that? That was awesome. It's like, I know that dude. I'm pointing at the television to my wife and said, I know him. Oh, that was awesome. Yeah, what game show? What game show? Chills TV. Thank you very much. Welcome back. Like I said, I'm not going to take guests tonight. I'm re-engineering the show. Yeah, I'm going to have to come up with a new look and decide whether or not I even want to fire up those old social media things or just do my show. Now, I am live on both YouTube and DLive. I won't go live on Twitch. I just simply refuse. Too many thoughts on there. It's gamers. It's a wasteland for talk shows. I mean, it really is. Periscope, I think, is owned by Twitter, and we all know what the cesspool Twitter is. I was so deep into Twitter uh, that I literally had to pull back. It was eating all my time, and I could not stand myself for allowing that to happen. So I dumped all my Twitter accounts. I'm hoping that this will just take off on its own. Oh, Darian, as you know, I had broke my back. Yeah, while serving in the U.S. Army years ago. I am in pain daily, so I know how it is. Back pain is real. It really is. And Darian, honestly, I think I got mine in the military as well. A little too much um, bravado in the motor pool, if you know what I mean. Just lifting shit I probably never should have. And of course, when you're young and dumb, you don't understand that your knees are more helpful than your back when you're lifting crap. So name that tune, okay, Danny. Can't wait to have you back on the show just to talk about that. I think that would be fascinating. Digging with Deej, quit Twitter too. Good for you. I want to encourage all of you to get off that cesspool that is Twitter. You're not content creators over there. You're content creators over here. Not only that, but start looking for an alternative video platform. That should be the goal as well. The only way we can take down these giants is by not patronizing them, and that's where we have to go. Okay, we'll see you, Jess. We'll see you. He's got to pick up his granddaughter. Of course, you guys are all reading the chat. You know this. Oh, never liked Twitter. I know. And I was I can be a real asshole on Twitter. And I don't beat people up, right? I don't attack them personally. But oh, you're monetized, January 7th. Good for you, Digging with Deej. Good for you. I was monetized before I died, and I think that's gone away. I don't really care because any time of monetization for me, and this is me personally. If you guys want to be monetized and go down that road, hey, by all means, more power to you. More power to you. I'm not going to begrudge that, but for me, I can't do it. I can't do it. No. To answer your question, Danny asks, do you have any ideas of what you want to do for the show or just testing the waters? No, I've got a pretty good idea what I want to do for the show. I want to open it up a little less flowery, a little more controversial. Any subject's game. I'll talk about it. We're gonna cover current events, and I may even have a Where is Squirrel? I just popped into his chat the other day, and um, right before his live stream died or went away. He had to go. But yeah, open it up a little bit and a little bit more current events based, right? So that we're going to talk about issues that concern us all, not just your favorite vacation or your favorite car or anything like that, right? So, you know, it's only by listening to each other can we figure out. Oh, dude, Lloyd is my first super chat, my first ever that I know of. I don't ever remember seeing that happen before. Thank you, Lloyd. I appreciate that, my friend. But I hope that answered your question, Danny. I think look, my boy's here too. He's number 3 there. Most of you know that I'm a number 2 or junior. Call it what you will. How you doing, son? Good to see you, man. What is going on here? Well, I've had the bug for a while. You know that. My wife has asks me all the time, "Are you ever going to start your show up? You miss doing that show, don't you?" And she's dead right, because it's a lot of fun, and I want to have a lot more fun. But I also want to talk about issues that affect us all and not just the easy stuff. Oh, Susan, thank you so much. You guys are killing me at this moment. You're absolutely killing me at this moment. So yeah, and and it may be at random. It may be one night a week. Maybe I'll put up a poll if I still have a community tab, which I haven't I haven't checked for a while. Maybe I'll put up a poll and see what schedule you guys would favor the most. I know it's going to be tough for most of my overseas friends because I'm working full time now with the company. Can't go into that, but uh, can I go to the Flash Bash? I don't know. Well, thanks, Doug. Thanks, not a great gamer. Appreciate that. Love the emoji too. It's so appropriate. Not for you, for me. What happened to the Pusha Studios? Listen, I've been out of the mix. I've been out of the mix for far too long. I have no idea what might have happened to Pusha Studios. Oh, and the Flash Bash. I'm pretty sure Ed called me about that, but I was unable to return his call. Maybe I'll. Oh, thanks, Digging with Deej. I appreciate that, man. Um, yeah, weekends is good. Weekends is good. It would have to be a Sunday night because I don't want to kill my Friday and Saturday nights. Sometimes we're just going to be off camping or have things to do. Sunday night's a pretty quiet night for most. They quit. Oh, got sucked into the drama and it wasn't worth it. Well, we're not going to get sucked into that drama. I mean, there's going to be, yeah. Well, see, negativity. I totally get that. Totally get that. I'm brushing that aside. And the reason I'm brushing that aside is because I just want to talk to you folks as often as I can. Um, yes, I do remember the not morning show. Do you still is that still running, Danny? Because like I said, I've been unplugged for a long time. But that's what I intend to do. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. Great song lyrics. So that's where, yeah, Wednesday nights is not bad either. Maybe that's the best thing. We can do Wednesday nights and Sunday nights. That way, I'm not overtaxed. You're not overtaxed. We can hit the stories when they're hot and go from there. So yeah, I may just do that. You'll notice that my channel is still blacked out. I'll change that. I'll change that as soon as I come up with a schedule. As soon as I come up with a new interface, because I got a fresh. You got to make the house look nice, right? When you're inviting people in, I'm gonna do that. Oh, oh, good. Okay. I'm sorry to hear that Scotty D got sick. I'm glad to hear he's recovered. Turn it into music only channel. Well, that's apropos, I would say, right, right, Danny? Because that's what you're all about. I don't even know how you did it with your schedule. I imagine your schedule kind of eased up thanks to the pandemic. So that might have worked out very well for you. Um, well, yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out again. Like I said, I haven't logged in as video calling show, so I don't see a whole lot of. Um, in fact, I watch most of my videos on BitChute. But oh, that would be good. Not a great gamer. That would be fantastic. Yeah, yeah. I'd love to talk about the Harry and Meghan interview. I really want to talk about what Piers Bronson said. Piers Brosnan? No, Piers Morgan. Shit, that talk show dude, not James Bond. Oh, okay. Well, I can't check it out now. Do they still have that killed? Oh, man, they do. All right, yeah. Well, I'll just type it into the search engine later, Danny. That was cool seeing you on the show, though, dude. It really was. But yeah. So what else do you guys have any more questions for me? Because I know I'm rambling on at this point, and you don't want to just hear me ramble on. You want the show to be the show, and the show will be the show. So talk to me and ask me any questions you've got. Otherwise, I'm going to call her a night for tonight. Maybe I'll work on some interfaces. I've been doing live streams every week now for about 9 months. Yeah, I created a monster. I don't know if I can take credit for that, Darren. Not gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent at this juncture. Bonus points being fair. What horrible impersonation that was of. Oh, you got Tony's attention. Man, is he killing it or what? I think on his squirrel channel, the live stream that I typed into, jumped into the other day, I think he had almost 4,000 subscribers. Doing a lot of reactions. Those things kill. Those things kill. I do love I love reactions. Those people who are hearing music for the first time, especially music I grew up with for the first time. That is awesome. Stevie Ray Vaughan, Rush, it's just absolutely great. Yes, Dan Bongino. Oh yeah, yeah. Pete Santelli. No, I haven't checked him out, but you did suggest Pete. I don't remember that, Sonia, but I'll have to check it out again for sure. Yeah, that's going to happen. In fact, I'm trying to get Brad to. Well, I'm not trying, but in my head, I'm trying to get Brad to change his name to uh, Darwin Drone Kings instead of Drone Kings in Darwin. Darwin Drone Kings. Where is Brad, by the way? I haven't seen or heard from Brad in so many moons. It's not even funny. How's the cornhole biz? Ghana wants to know. Well, I haven't. When I was laid up with my foot, there wasn't a whole lot of building going on. Oh, I can tell you though that my CNC machine that I yammered about occasionally. I finally got my laser to work. That's really a bad example, but that's my granddaughter. In case you don't remember, but I got it to work, and I've been doing a whole lot of stuff with that lately. I've got Brad. He just posted one. As a matter of fact, now that I'm logged back in as video calling show, I saw Brad posted one. It's just about a minute and a half, and he's just strolling down a special street there in somewhere. I don't remember. I don't remember where it was. It's in Australia. Trust me on that one. But I did see it. Oh, is Wendell here? Wendell, how are you, man? Good to see you. Good to see you, my friend. I'll have to let the chat fill you in on what's going on, why I'm even here, and what this is all about. But um, I think it's going to be a new chapter. I think we're going to get this thing fired up again, once maybe twice. Yes, Chrissy asks. Outdoorsy Gallows asks, "Did you gain back the weight you lost? Staying off your feet, that would be easy." It was easy. Like I think I told you before I dove off that you guys are all amateurs. I've been in shutdown mode since January of last year. So you guys had up till like March or April to be out and about. Nope. I was laid up, sitting in a recliner, my foot elevated 90% of the time. Being waited on hand and foot. I can't thank the woman that I married enough. She was just there for me. In fact, one time I had to lay across the coffee table in order to get a haircut. That was the only way to do it. Is Squirrel here? Hey, how you doing, man? Tony, hey, look, Squirrel. Good to see you. It's almost like a unicorn, isn't it? Right? I was there, and then I wasn't there. Poof, poof, smoke. Oh, good. No drama already. I see there's already a fuck you squirrel in the chat. Awesome. Well, you guys, when you see Ed, tell him that I'll try to call him back if you think about it or if you care. But yes, I gained more than I lost, Chrissy, more than I lost, and it sucks. And right now, I'm actually on the train again, on the wagon again, and I've lost 10 pounds in the last 2 weeks. But it's not going as fast as it normally goes, and I'm really pissed off about it. I'm meat and greens. That's pretty much my diet. Actually, most of the times it's less than 5 carbs a day, but it's usually about less than 10 carbs a day. Yeah. But I'm right back on that wagon. I got to lose the lose the extra poundage. What do they call it? The quarantine 15. Well, mine turned into 20s. It's real easy when you can't move. You don't think that you burn a lot of calories walking around and doing things, but you do. And when you're laid up, man, it just piles on. Now, pasta and breads don't help, but yeah, that is the nature of the beast. But like I said, I'm walking. We're my son and I are working out in the shop all the time, so everything's going great as far as that's concerned. Um, one 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 piece of news that I should mention, only because it was, if you care to hear, it was a significant um, event in all of our family's lives. We lost my wife's father and mother at the end of January. Um, they were in a freak car accident, and their bodies just couldn't take it, and it was within a week or two that they both passed within one another. My father-in-law was a World War II veteran. He got full military honor burial there in a mausoleum here in town. But that, and I don't mean to bring the house down, but that, yeah, we're still recovering from that. It's uh, it's never easy. Thank you, Lloyd. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Gina. Um, Thank you, Chrissy. Yeah, it's never easy. Thanks, Darian. When something like that happens. Um, Fortunately, they didn't suffer. Fortunately, that they both went near one another. Um, so that's a bright spot when you look at it that way. And they had 92 years. Each of them they were both 92 years. Thank you, Dick and Deej. Thank you, Live Windows Training. Doug Betts, how are you, Doug? Good to see you. Thank you, Danny. Um, but how often do people get 92 years to experience life? So that if you have to look at a no, I get it. Thanks, gamer. I appreciate that. Hugs back, man. Hugs back. But if you get 92 years to appreciate life and you get to go quickly without much pain, um, you got to look at that bright side. You got to look at the bright side. I had nearly 40 years with him. My wife and I have been married for I think 36 years now, and I've known him for 40. But it's never easy. It's never easy. Thanks for all your condolences. I really appreciate that. Uh, so yeah, that happened as well. So there's a lot of things that have gone on the last year. Like I said, in March in fact, I'm probably nearing my first year anniversary working with a company here in town who's just remarkable, and I love doing what I'm doing. It's all digital marketing, both hardline and paid ads and that sort of thing, and love doing what I'm doing. So, um, you know, it's no, it's real. It's real, Chrissy. Here, do I have a cap? Yeah. All right. See this bottle? There you go. It's real. That would be cool if I could pull off a green screen and actually time the bottle throw with a video that shows a bottle throw. I'm gonna have to try that sometime. I like to experiment. Well, anyway, listen, guys, been talking for about a half an hour, been in your ear. I want to, like I said, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you being here. I can't tell you how much I appreciate your condolences, and I can't tell you how much, how much I'm looking forward to this. Um, you were wondering if it's green screen. Well, I'll tell you what, funny story about that. I have taken a picture of this and put it on a green screen. So when I want to do special effects, I can just, it looks like I'm still in the studio, and then poof, I can change it. So, and I might do that, especially if I'm going to have like a new segment, to kind of get the conversation kicked off. That's pretty much what I have in my head at the moment. It hasn't completely, it's not completely fleshed out, but it will be soon. So, all right, so I'm gonna call it a night tonight, folks. Give me some time to put this thing together. I will. Thanks, Chrissy. But oh, that's far too much praise. Far too much praise. Uh, it is great to be back. It's great to see you guys, and I really look forward to this. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure you tell your friends and neighbors that the show exists, um, and even what I plan for it to be, and we'll just see where this takes us. All right. All right. Once again, thanks so much, folks. We will. Shall I say? Um, in closing, make sure you treat others the way you would want to be treated. If we all did that, this world would be a better place.